Hey, you wanna make a nigga mad? I can make a nigga mad. I'll take you nigga bitch. Why you think good? Did he make you mad? I mean, you know, hey, hold on. Hey, wait. If we're gonna stick to it, let's talk about it for a second. Cause he made you mad. Oh, didn't we already talk about this? About getting mad? About spirit criticism? How you need to deal with that? Yeah, I mean, and I ain't even telling you to go see a therapist or none of that. Or go see a therapist. Do whatever you want to do, but deal with it. Cause that's the only reason why you mad. You mad because you don't want to be criticized. It's one of the deadliest fears. He talks about it in the book, man. It's, there's six. Do you know how there's 7 deadly sins or whatever? No, there's 6 deadly fears, nigga. There's 6 of them. I ain't gonna name them all. Do your own research, but fear of criticism is definitely one of them. Is why people get mad. But they don't understand. They don't like. They're afraid, and so they can't make their own decisions. They can't make their own thoughts. How could they? They have no understanding. It's not definite. There's no purpose. It's just there. It's one of the 98 out of every 100. God damn, man, that's some crazy numbers. To think that, hey, let's put this in perspective too, because in order to get to any sort of 2%, didn't a few of those, and if not all, matter of fact, didn't all of those out of the 2 have to be one of the 98 at one point? That'd be what the fuck? There's no way they could. There's people go from every angle for forever. It's never been no problem. No. He had to be a part of the 98 person. He had to be drifting like fucking wood going down the bank. I know. Yeah, I hate it. I'm like, hold on, man. Wait, but I know that I know how to. Why can't I? Oh, hey, look, for that, you forgot that in that moment of anger, and let's talk about this too. Anger in itself can be used as energy and power if it's utilized in a way where it's transferred. There's a transfer of energy when anger and rage turn to something completely different. And when I say completely different, I mean something not even close. Something that doesn't even have to avoid but anticipates. Had problem solved already. I take accountable for me. I took you out of the equation. I had to deal with myself. Stop blaming every fucking body else. And get to it. Get the shit done. And if getting it done means that I'm not gonna get upset, not gonna get mad, I'm gonna stay cool, minding my business, working, grinding, doing my thing, not having to worry about people in their business and they gossip and they bullshit and all that shit going out the window, man. You take that trash, put it on the outside, man. That shit dumps it. I'm cool on that. That means I can't think. If a man can't think, a woman can't think, a person, a being can't think, you can't even think. Damn, you can't even think your own fucking thoughts. Ain't that about a bitch? You should hate that. You're like, oh, listen, you better get from that 98. You ain't gonna part of that too, because the rule of numbers mean that don't that 2%, nigga, had to go do some shit to get up out that 98. They didn't just end up 2%. They weren't born for 2%. This person's just chosen. Yeah, people chosen, but they also gotta get chosen. And they gotta know that they chosen. How you know you chosen if you ain't never been chosen? I mean, really? How would you? It's an initiation process. You gotta go through some shit. There's pain, suffering. There's dealing with what's going on within you. And stop blaming everybody. Because you got mad, you got upset, you got a moment of unintelligence that you shouldn't have. And fucked it up. But all you had to do was get cool. Like breathe. All you had to do was keep that shit cool. You would have had no problem. And you would have anticipated that. You would have had it already taken care of. You wouldn't be mad at the nigga. You might even laugh a little bit, not even in a judgmental way, but then I thought you knew too. Oh man, this ain't no secret. Yeah, man, this ain't no secret. This is true. Like, how you gonna tell me? Try and put it in a way where it's not gonna make sense, please. Where anger ain't the root of every single problem in relationships, friendships, any shit that got sunk came from somebody fucking getting mad about some shit that they didn't understand, were afraid of, and didn't want to hear something bad about them, about or whatever, how you ever want to say it. You know, I mean, shit, every single time. Think about your life. Rewind it, press fucking play, and think about it and look at it and say, I didn't get mad in this situation and it still ended up fucked up. No, nigga, you just delusional and you don't know how to deal with yourself. And you really need to deal with that. Fuck all that. Take the delusion out the way. Because that's a sickness. That's somebody who's sick. And I'm not talking about the kind of sick where they stick needles in you for you to have help. I'm talking about the type that stick needles in you for you to not have anything at all. Man, look, it's a sickness to drown yourself in delusion because you refuse to deal with you instead of bringing the divide between the 2, the 3, the 4, the 6, the goddamn 8. You got mad about some shit, lost your cool, and you fucked up. Pete, whoever, you fucked up because you got mad. You didn't deal with your fear of criticism yet. Back to the drawing board. You know about it. And it's not even supposed to be there. It ain't supposed to be there at all. Because it just means you're not thinking your own thoughts. It means that some controlling you in that moment because you couldn't even be. Something that seems like breathing. To the general knowledge of everybody alive, thinking is like breathing, right? Everybody thinks, I think about this, think about that. Now, most of the time, what you ever fuck is you thinking about ain't even what the fuck you thinking about. Is what I'm saying. It ain't even what you don't think about shit. You got a bunch of shit, a bunch of thoughts that aren't yours. It's a part of the control process of the negative and the positive. That's just a law. That ain't no fucking man. That ain't no Napoleon Hill fan, huh? And look, Napoleon Hill's wife didn't let him release that book until he was dead long ago. And so she made him a promise. Because the devil told him, if you do, here's what's going to happen to you. Shit, man. Nigga told him. Peter game. Only to everyone. It's definite. You have no purpose. We don't understand. They don't know that I use these fears that they have. They don't know. That's the key to it. You're not supposed to know. He doesn't fucking want you to know. You're supposed to just have it, be it, do it. You're not supposed to fucking know. That's the key to it. That's what the devil, or whatever entity. I say the devil. I'm gonna say fucking devil. Fuck the devil. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But negative positive energy. You don't have to try to like grasp too much around it, other than just a law of nature that only once you become one with you that you'll start to understand. When you deal with you, you say one within yourself. It's all about your kind of living and not blaming everybody else. Be mad about something. That's a scary thought. I mean, real fear. And you don't have to believe it. You fucking believe it. You know, I saw it. And I knew. That's a fucked up thing. Nigga, I knew I wasn't part of that 2% at that moment. And I was scared. That shit scary as fuck. To know that you like, damn, I'm not part of that 2% right now. I mean, in this moment, maybe I am because I'm actually thinking, oh shit, I'm figuring shit out instead of fucking blaming everybody else. But I'm thinking, I'm using my brain. I got purpose in this. There's definiteness here. I'm thinking, so I'm part of that too. In that moment, you gotta be everything. You gotta keep thinking. Nigga, keep moving, keep maneuvering. Nigga, you got plans. Hey, you got things to do. You got people to see. People that you don't want to see. People that you still don't see even though you don't want to see. Because you ain't in your feelings. You ain't mad at nobody. You don't have to like you. You don't have to fucking like them. That shit don't matter. If people get in their feelings and lose relationship, good relationship, I'm guilty of it. I know. It's part of the reason why I'm talking about it now. Because shit, nigga, the blueprint be simple. People complicate the shit. Fuck that other shit. Blueprint simple. Man, conversation rule the nation. I mean, says you can't even engage in transaction. What your conversation is. Every conversation is a transaction. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, try to disprove. To try to tell me that every conversation is a transaction. This goes here. That goes here. Okay. Nigga, I'll give you one. Small talk. Even though it doesn't seem transactional, even if it's not the most energy draining or whatever, small talk, it's still transactional. Somebody there is getting something. They're both getting something. And one of them might not be getting what they want. The other person might be. They both might not be. But it's still a transaction. It's still like a sale. Let's use the word sale. I like transaction better, but let's use the word sale. It's still like a sale. You you give a conversation. You give a compliment to somebody. They either turn you down or they don't. They go with you, whatever. They give you a compliment. What did you just gave something to somebody? Didn't you? You give him a compliment? Some sort of conversation? He said, hey. He said, what's up? How you doing? Whatever. That was a transaction. You just gave that to him. And in that transaction, the only time that there will be an error in the transaction is when there's something in that equation, because it's an equation. There's something in that equation that doesn't compute. It doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to be there. And then it explodes like a fucking nuclear bomb. Because it's not supposed to be there to begin with. Well, it's never supposed to be there. Somebody didn't deal with them. Both of y'all didn't deal with each other. Both of y'all didn't deal with self before each other. I ain't just speaking for myself, man. I ain't speaking for everybody else either, but I'm just speaking. You understand me? You get it? Man, come on. Let's just be real. Let's stop being fake and flawed, man. Sick of shit, man. See these motherfuckers acting stupid. Acting stupid. Because they're afraid of some shit. But they try to pretend that they're tough and that they're angry and that you should be afraid of them. Why? Because they're afraid. Bro, I promise you, even the toughest guy in the world, the only reason why he wants you to be afraid is because he's afraid. A guy who isn't afraid, he don't care if you're afraid. He doesn't give a fuck about that shit. Ain't got nothing to do with him and his business and what he got going on, what he planning on doing. He ain't afraid. He doesn't care. But somebody that wants you to be afraid of them, they're scared. They got some other shit going on.